Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Mr.
Hi,
Myers.
how are you? Hi, how are you guys doing today?
Fantastic.
We're just relaxing.
Okay, great. Well, I'm here getting some work done.
Right.
As I
Okay.
told as I told your wife earlier, Johnny, did you remember yesterday when you told me to have a look into Mr. Goldstein?
Right.
I
Go
don't
ahead.
remember you doing that, Johnny. I told him. I said I
John,
mean,
I
No,
sent a
I
request.
did. I asked him to look into
oh,
them because of the donation. I
oh.
didn't want to donate any money, not knowing if he was legitimate. And,
Well, I
and
have
it,
to say something before we go any further. The man's name is not Goldsteel. Is not Goldsteel. You told me that, and that didn't click with me till after I got off the phone with you. You said the man's name is Goldsteel. That's not his name, and
it's
Hello?
that you
it's
found him
it's
and he's
yeah.
legit.
It's Goldstein, Michael. I don't know if she spelt it for you, but
Yes, it's
No, I
Goldstein,
didn't.
right?
Well, then why did
right.
you? Then why? I'm
Yes.
sorry. Then why? Then why did you say Goldsteel? You said it over and over and
No,
over
because
again,
that wasn't
many times.
auto. Well, excuse me. Sometime when I send text messages, the autocorrect
No.
used
Oh
the
no no
word
no! It
so
wasn't a text message. It
it's
was your
gold
voice
key.
saying it.
Oh, I hate when autocorrect does that, don't you, honey?
No, Johnny. No, no,
I
Johnny. It was
texted it
not
to.
autocorrect in a
Alright.
text. No,
That's
it was.
all
Or
right.
it was in text. It was in text, but it was also you calling me and us in a conversation where you said gold steel over and over and over again. It came out of your mouth, and that
It's gold
concerns me.
key. It's
Then
gold
why'd you say
key.
gold steel? Then why'd you say gold steel in text
Honey,
messages
it's not
and
nice to
in a
make fun
call?
of speech
Several calls, more than
impediments,
one call.
okay? I used to have one, and sometimes it
Okay.
comes out
And this
wrong.
can't be a speech impediment. I mean, Goldstein, Gold Steel.
Just a
He,
grammar error. You don't have to make a big deal out of it. All right.
Right.
I know exactly what I'm talking about,
you
and
should
you
have
know
got the
exactly
name right.
what I'm talking
Just
about.
saying.
I work with a lot of people. Sometimes back when we were in Texas, they would, instead of saying Jesus, they would say Jesus. Maybe it's one of those cultural things where you're growing up, with an accent like Mr. Myers has. It comes across sounding a little differently. I understand it.
Well,
Right.
go ahead, Mr. Myers.
What
Well,
I
we
was
just
gonna
don't want to.
do,
We just don't want to donate with someone to someone whose last half of his name is
legitimate,
still. You know what she's getting at.
thing,
It sounds
and
not
what I
good.
did, I did my research.
Sounds fishy as hell.
He has, he has a church, right?
He has a church and he works at
And
a
he's a reverend,
orphanage, I
right?
believe.
Yes,
Mhm.
he's a reverend, right?
Right? Yeah. He got. He
Well, he
let us.
could
He
be a
let us.
rabbi, but
He let us
but
talk
we.
to one of the
Mm,
orphans yesterday.
yeah, he did do that.
He kind of implied that we might be qualified to adopt one of them, but I could have been reading the room wrong.
Because I told your wife earlier that I did my research and the kids should not suffer. So when you guys are
Uh,
doing your
Yeah,
donation,
I told Johnny about that. You saying that our money went to go buy bad things to hurt people? I'm sorry, that did not
oh,
sit well with me at all. And
bad
Johnny didn't like
people.
it either.
Yeah, bad people do bad things. You gotta have to
I
make
know, and
sure that our
guys,
money is recovered before it gets in the hands of
yeah,
those sort of people.
yeah. So when you guys are doing your donation, I need for you to give me an update because I would do a donation as well, because it's so legitimate and I believe in charity work. I do a lot of charity work. I work for charities because there
Oh, that's
are a lot of
lovely.
that's
Mhm.
there's a lot of unfortunate persons out there, that doesn't have the luxury and life is just not on their side. So if we can help, I believe in God, right? So if we can help,
Mhm.
God will see us through, right?
All right. Well, we'll talk about the donation in a minute, but me and Johnny were concerned because you said somebody was going to freeze our bank account. Why?
Right? Because you see, if you are and you didn't understand, Jenny is here. So you see, if
Mm.
any money go to any of those scammers ever again, right?
Oh,
They're going to
yeah.
put a freeze on your
Oh,
account
it's
because
kind
you
of
know
a money laundering thing. Is that what it is?
yeah, they're going to say that you're aiding and abetting in the scam, and they will
Right.
try to freeze. Yeah,
Well, why didn't the FBI agent we're working with accuse us
because
and freeze our accounts?
hear me out. Can you hear me out? They're not giving you any information at this time. As I told you
No,
before,
that's
I
not
have
what
a
I told you. No, that's not what I said. I said, why didn't they freeze our bank accounts and hold us accountable all these months we've been dealing with these criminal thieves? Why didn't they do that? We're victims, they said.
because
Yeah,
because
they know
you're
we're not.
We're not the bad people.
They know we're
they
not
know
trying
that
doing this on purpose.
they know that you are the good guys, and they also are still doing their investigations, right? So they're taking their time, they're doing what they're after doing, but they're not moving swiftly because you guys are not the only persons that are out there that's in this position, right? So
Right.
they're using resources and they're spreading their resources out to help other persons.
Okay, well, we've got backup here. We keep plenty of money in reserve, and if they freeze the bank, we're good for. It ain't gonna hurt us. But thank you for the heads
Uh,
up. I'll
okay,
maybe
okay.
stick a little bit more of this back.
Yeah, where we have it stashed with the
And
gold
anyone
that we
calls
got
you
back.
about any prizes or anything like that, you just hang the phone up and hand me the
Well, what
numbers
if we
so I
actually
can
won
approve.
something? What if we
Well,
won something and then we all
if
of a
you want
sudden are
something,
skeptical and then all of
if
a
you
sudden we
if you
lose it?
if you want something, just tell me. I will go ahead and I will have a look into it, and I will keep you guys
Oh
updated,
well,
and I will make sure that you
Mm.
get the necessary paperwork and everything goes through the bank smoothly.
no,
I
we
will make
already
sure that.
have people. We
Mm.
have people to look into it. We got Dillo and Pinkster and
Okay.
some other attorneys that will look into anything in the future. That's not a problem.
Right. Well, like I told him, Johnny, I said, you don't have to worry about us giving any money to any thieves in the
Yeah, so
future. We
if
learned
you,
our
all right,
lesson.
let me break it down to you. If you have a friend
break us
or
down.
family that you would like to send money to, that's not an issue, right? But if you know that it's a scam and telling you that you should pay for a package or
Did you
anything like
say
that,
if we got a thief or a scammer we want to send money to?
no, if you have
Why would
friends
we
or
send money to
family,
a thief or a
no,
scammer?
I said if you have friends or family that you want to
Oh,
send money
friends and
to, that's all
family.
right.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. I thought you said a thief or a scammer. I like. I'm not
Oh, no,
sending
no,
money
no,
to
no.
no people like that.
No, that's
Right.
because we would just have them funding all these guns and drugs, and
Right.
screwing up the good country and the good world that God created for us.
Right.
Mm.
Well, Reverend was supposed to give us a bank account that has his that's in his name, so we know that it's totally legitimate. So if he doesn't provide that, then there won't be any money sent anyways. Because this whole have you heard of this thing where the merchant banker thing where they try to get you to send money to somebody that's not them?
Yeah, that's what they did. That's what they did. That's what that one guy said to me a couple days ago, Johnny,
Oh,
that I confronted
right.
and said,
Well,
as soon as he said merchant banker, I was like, oh my God,
all
no,
the time they're
no.
coming up with these people who are supposed to be merchant bankers, but they don't have anything to do with the bank.
A lot of these persons at the bank, I would say that they're involved, because a lot of these
The
persons
bank's
they have
involved?
certain.
I don't
No,
think
What?
the
hear me out.
bank is involved.
You have some of them where their family members are involved in scams, so on and so forth, and they're funding them and they're helping them to get through
I can't
to get
believe you're
to.
even saying this. I can't
Well,
believe these words are coming out of your mouth.
it's
That somebody at
possible,
the bank and
honey.
their family?
It's
I
possible.
don't believe that.
Well, these
I don't
people
believe.
work with money. A lot of them handle money all day long. Before long, that money starts seeping into their pores, and they start turning evil and want the money for themselves.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Not unless they have a black card to begin with. But
Remember,
Mr. Myers,
human.
can we cut to
They're
the
all
chase?
human,
Because
like
Mr.
like
Myers, Mr. Myers, remember earlier I said that I told Johnny I spoke to the gentleman at the FBI that we're working with. He says he does not know who you are. You should not have this information, and you are a scammer, and we should stop contacting you immediately.
Oh, he said that Mr. Myers is a scammer?
That's what he
Okay,
said,
and
honey.
that
I told you that,
person,
baby.
right? That
What?
person that you spoke with at the FBI, I'm not working with him. I am a private investigator. I told you that I have a friend, right, that works with the FBI.
Right,
Who
and yes,
keeps
yes,
up,
you did, and
who
I
keeps
told
me
you
up.
that and I told you that's a breach of privacy, and you have a friend in the FBI that may or may not be working on our case, and you're getting information. I said you're a stalker. I said that's creepy stalker stuff.
Yeah, you could
It's
get
what you're
sued.
doing.
You could get sued for that if you're doing this without the right authority. And
Yeah, I didn't think about this, Johnny. We should
As I
call
told
Pinkster
you,
and maybe bring a
as I
lawsuit
told you guys,
against
as
this
I told
guy.
her
And yes,
earlier,
well,
well, we don't have to
what?
I told
jump
her,
right to the lawsuits. We Myers can say
as
his
I,
piece. You're gonna agree to not be tapping our phones and invading our privacy, Mister
I won't.
Myers?
Yeah, that's
I'm
happened. Our
not going
phones
that,
crap.
sir. I agree to that. And also, as I told you earlier, I'm not here for any money or anything. I'm just here
What
to
are you
try to
here
get these
for?
guns. I'm just here to try to get these guns off the road and get these cameras off your back and get this investigation closed, okay?
Right?
And
Yeah,
you know what I
you.
told him, Johnny? I told him to do his job. I don't understand why he's talking to us. Just go do your job.
Well, he's trying to get
No, because I
information
have
out
to keep
of
you
us. I
guys
can
on.
tell.
Yes, I have to keep you guys on steady grounds, you know?
Right.
Steady ground? What
You
do you
gotta
mean,
keep
steady ground?
on steady ground. I think he means on steady footing, maybe.
Yeah.
You
Well,
want to
So,
keep these. You want to get these guns out of the roads, right? Is that what you're saying?
yes, sir. Because
Okay.
they're taking
I
lives.
but
You
like
know,
I
remember.
said earlier, this has nothing to do with us. It's not our
they're
job.
taking,
It has nothing to do
taking,
with us. Nothing to do
they're
with us.
taking,
Nothing.
Johnny. You know that it's taking
Honey.
innocent lives. You know, it's doing a lot there on the streets. So we need to
Right,
get this.
right, honey. I appreciate that Myers try to keep us in the loop because the FBI has really not told us a whole lot, and here is an
Well, they
opportunity
did
to.
tell us things. They told me some things today, Johnny, that you're going to be interested in. I'll tell you after we get off the phone with this guy.
Okay, I
But
can't wait.
they also said this guy is a scammer. They said that he is fitting the profile of a scammer, and we shouldn't talk to him anymore, honey.
What did they say? There's a way to tell. You have some sort of way to verify who you are,
As
Mr.
I told
Myers.
you, I'm a private
Hmm.
investigator. I am not here to steal anything from you. I'm not here to do anything. So that gentleman that you're speaking to at the FBI, they need to update you guys a little bit more and keep you in the loop. They have you in the back, you know, in the dark.
Well,
Well, I
actually,
mean,
like I just said, he gave me a lot of information today, and like I said, I'll share that
Information
with
they
my
shouldn't be
husband when we
giving
get off
you,
the
and
phone. So they're not
they
keeping us
should
in the complete
they
dark.
shouldn't be giving you any information. They should be apprehending persons, and you guys be going to get the justice that you guys deserve. Don't tell you about any information. You're screwing around.
well, Mr. Myers,
What do you mean I'm
you.
screwing around? What do you
Not
mean I'm
you,
screwing
the
around?
FBI. The FBI is screwing around, not you, Lucille.
I'm thinking this through in the future, honey, because we've been down this road so many times with scammers. Let me guess. You want us to trust you because you know better than the FBI and you can get better results than the FBI. We just have to pay you some kind of fee to get this information and get these people apprehended. Yes or no?
No,
No, really? Wow, okay. Well then I
no,
don't
ma'am.
understand your end game. I don't understand your end game. It's always about money. It's always
Because
about
this is not a game. I'm sorry to disappoint you, Lucille, but this is not a game.
I
I'm
didn't say
not
it
playing
was
any
a
games.
game. I did not say it was a game. I'm talking about scammers and what they would say.
End game means what's in
I'm
it
not a,
for you,
I'm
Mr.
not
Myers, is what end game
scammer, so
means.
I don't understand
Yeah.
what you're trying to say. I'm not a scammer. I'm not here for
Okay.
any.
I'm trying to understand what's in it for you.
Well, he said
Here,
he wants to
what's
get
in
the
it for
guns
me?
off the streets, sweetie.
Thank you. That's what's in it for me to get
Hmm.
Off
these
the
guns
roads, I
off the
mean.
street and having these
And nothing
innocent
else.
lives
No
being
money.
taken. No money, nothing else. Correct.
Well, that's
Hmm.
admirable of you. I mean, do you do something during the day that makes you real money when you're not doing this vigilante stuff?
Pardon?
What's your job where you actually make money if you're just doing this vigilante stuff on the side?
Well, to be honest, I have quite a few investigations that other persons pay me for, right? But this
Oh,
one is
okay.
not. Yeah, this
Hmm.
one is not for you guys, it's not for the money, okay? It's because there's a
Mm.
lot of innocent lives that's at stake, and there's a lot of
Mm.
innocent life that has been lost.
And
So
your
I'm
name
just trying
is
my
Mm.
best.
Michael Myers, right?
Correct.
That's what he said, honey.
I've gotta ask this because some people will ask me, "What's your favorite
Mhm.
holiday?"
My
Mhm.
favorite holiday, Christmas.
Yeah. Oh
Christmas.
wow, I didn't see that coming.
No,
Do
that was
just a
creepy.
couple more
Mm.
questions, and this is not. I'm not trying to interrogate you, and this is not real personal stuff. But do you own a hockey mask?
Yeah, so it's my favorite holiday, Christmas, the time of
No, I
giving,
said,
No,
do you own a hockey mask?
Do I own a what?
A hockey mask. You know when you play hockey,
No,
you
no, I
wear.
don't. I don't.
You don't own a hockey mask.
No, no, no. I don't. I don't really do sports.
mm.
You know, I just only go to the gym. That's just
Okay. Well,
about it.
Mm.
we got a lot of ice up here in Colorado, and the pond freezes over. You know, we're gonna start playing some hockey out here. I thought maybe you could be the goalie, or you could come over and play with us when it's when the time comes. All right.
Well,
Well, that was just a question I had for you about the holiday, but you said it's Christmas, right? And you don't own a
correct.
hockey mask. Well, I feel a little
That's
safer
correct.
now.
Okay.
I
Let
don't.
me t-
I don't. I don't, Johnny. I don't.
we'll
I think we
tell
should
you
follow. I think
happy
we should
birthday.
follow the advice of the FBI agent that I spoke to this afternoon. The man that's been helping us for months. I think we should just end this and these correspondence with this man.
So we should just let you do your job and don't worry about updating
Yeah.
us.
Right. Let's let him do his
Yeah, I
job.
mean we're kind of in a good spot right now. We've got a lot of people already looking over. We got some attorneys. We had the FBI, and they've already arrested several people involved in this. I don't know if we need updates on what you're doing, but I'll be glad to send you the information about Goldstein and the orphanage and all that later if you want me to.
You can text it to me.
Forgot. You said you wanted to donate to Goldstein, right?
Should I get
Correct.
him on the phone and just see if he wants to let you can talk to him personally? That way we don't have to be like a third
That's a
party
good
to this.
idea. Damn, Johnny, I
Well,
love you. You are just you had the best ideas. Yes, get him on the line right now.
Well, he might be
That's
gentlemen,
busy,
perfect.
no problem.
but we'll find out.
Well, we can
No problem.
try.
Because
We
Yeah.
can try.
yes, no
All right.
problem. Because he's a good guy and he's helping kids. Most of all. So
Right, and he said he
791.
said he
The
would.
number you dialed is not in service.
Oh, that's his old number. Do you have his new number,
No, it's new
honey?
now. Yeah, hang on a second. Let me look.
He was gonna also let you talk to one of the children. You remember? You said you wanted to talk to
Mhm.
one of the boys.
Yeah, I did.
Did you find out? I mean, is it gonna be a problem us sending it overseas like that for donations? It's still tax deductible, Mr. Myers, or do you
where,
know?
which account or which bank are you going to send it to? Which bank do they
Well, he
have
hasn't
available?
provided us with that information yet. We're
No,
still talking.
I can't find his number, honey. I can't find his number, honey.
I'll
Why?
find it. What did he say his bank's name was,
Okay.
honey? Did you remember? Didn't it say it was
Oh God.
Persons Bank or
No.
something? Or
I don't remember. I don't remember. I remember him talking about
did
a certain person, but I don't want to share that information with
did
this
you
guy because
when you were doing research, Myers? Did you actually look into his
Excuse me,
bank records?
Mr. Pardon?
Did you look into his bank records when you were doing your research of Gold Steel?
With Gold Steel, he's running a non-profit
Goldstein,
organization.
Goldstein,
Sorry,
Yeah,
honey.
Mr. Gold.
Goldstein.
Sorry, they all flow together. Them words.
He runs a non-profit organization where he's not benefiting from it. Okay, so that's the reason. That's the reason being why I mostly think
Well,
that I'm going to stick with
you know
investment.
how them non-profits are. You can always
Hey,
find a way.
hey Johnny,
Hey, Mister Goldstein.
I'm here. I'm
Mr.
here on the road.
Goldstein.
Oh, how are you doing, Lucille?
I'm okay,
Oh,
Mr.
good.
Goldstein. Thank you.
I'm here with Joseph, with Brian. With Joseph. Joseph is one of the guys that runs the orphanage, and Miss Mary.
Okay.
So I just was
Okay.
speaking to Mr. Joseph, and let him know that we're getting some donations and we're gonna do good and do
Well,
Right.
God's
Mr.
will.
It's
Goldstein, we have a gentleman here on the line that would like to donate to you. He said he couldn't
Who's that?
find
Michael Myers.
Mr. Mr.
He
Myers.
he's a very he's real
Yes.
concerned too about these children, and he works to try
Where
to
is
keep
Michael Myers from?
Mr.
I'm sorry?
Myers. He's wondering where you're from, Mr. Myers.
No. Mr. Myers, are you there? We got Mr. Goldstein on the phone
Yes,
for
I'm
you.
here. I'm not disconnected.
Okay, good.
Mr.
So as I
Myers
was
has been
saying,
doing some
as I was
research.
Mr. Myers, meet Mr. Goldstein, who you said you investigated and found out to be legit. Mr. Goldstein, meet Mr. Myers, who is a private investigator who's trying to help us.
Hey, Mr.
Mr.
Myers, what's
Goldstein.
going on?
Yes, I want to make a donation to your orphanage. It's a nonprofit orphanage, and I did my investigation, and I seen that you are a legitimate nonprofit organization, and I am willing to do a transfer to help those kids that is in need.
But my dear friend Johnny here was saying that he was going to donate also, so anything would
Oh,
help.
I am. That's why we had him.
Or
I had him look into everything to make sure that everything is on the up and
well,
up.
I told you I was legit. I told you I was legit.
I know,
So if you
Mr. Goldstein, but you got to understand, we've been told that before. We,
Right.
I
Many
understand.
times.
well, you gotta. I'm not
I
gonna send
understand.
the money thinking it's going to children, and then find out and whatever else
Other
those
bad
people
things.
Hey,
do.
Yeah. Other
Mr.
bad
Johnny,
things.
Yes,
Johnny Walker.
yeah.
So how was your
Yeah.
day today?
Well, it wasn't too bad. We got two more greenhouses ready to put seeds in. I mean, we're everything's going just the way we thought it would.
Mhm. But Mr. Goldstein, shouldn't you get Mr. Myers' information so you can get his donation? Because I
Oh
think that would
yeah,
help the children, right?
we both need
So are you guys going?
need the information, Goldstein, if we're gonna.
Okay. All right. I am here with Brian. Brian, I'm just gonna go up to the orphanage. You guys said you wanted to speak to some of the kids, so I was getting them some food to check in because I don't normally stay there late, so I'm just gonna drop off the food and then I'll let you
Mhm.
guys speak with two of the kids. It seems as
Okay.
if you guys
Well,
love Kimmy.
what about Mr. Myers? What about Mr. Myers though? He wants to give you money. You should get his information right
Yes, I'm
now.
gonna.
That's
What I
important.
You,
need
well,
for you to do,
I
you
don't
can
I don't
have
have the
Mr.
information near
Goldstein
me.
my
When I text
number.
I'm
you the
sorry,
Or
Mr.
information,
Myers. Are you Miss I'm sorry,
One
Mr.
at a
Myers.
time, please.
Mr. Myers, are you trying to speak?
Yeah, he was
yes, I'm
trying.
trying to say something. You guys can text me Mr. Goldstein email or phone number where I can get in touch, and I only can do like 3,000 at this time, but
That's not
it
bad.
can go a long way. It can
Yeah,
go a
that's
long way,
generous.
you know.
Right.
Very
Yeah,
generous.
so as soon as he has the information over, I will just have the transfer done, and someone will be better off in life. It's just
Right.
what it is.
Mhm.
Mr. Goldstein, I'm wondering, you let us talk to little Kimmy yesterday. Is there a chance that maybe that we'd be able to adopt one of these children?
yes, yes. If you guys really want to adopt one of the children, I already know you guys are not no predators or pedo or anything like that. So the paperwork and the process will go much easier and quicker.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, they're gonna have to carry their own weight around here. We're gonna have to put them to work when they're here. What was that?
Yeah.
I mean, they're not.
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
saying I'm gonna make them work when they're only 6 years old or whatever Kimmy is. Just like Mikey, they once they get old enough to be a good working hand, we want to instill a lot of, the working ethic into them to where they don't think the world is just going to give them a handout.
Right.
You want to look into Lucille and my background, just tell us what you need to have that.
Well, you know what, Johnny? You know what? He could probably apparently speak to Mr. Myers, who seems to know everything about us,
Oh yeah, talk to
which
Mr.
is
Myers.
disturbing.
He's already ran a extensive
Well, what
background
I'll do,
check on us.
Johnny, I'm at the road. I'm on the road now. So what I'll do, I'll let you guys call. I'll text you
Okay.
when you should call me back. so I could send you the information. When I send you the
Mm.
information, you can send Mr. Myers, the private investigator, also if you want to donate a little 5 or 10,000. Okay, but it's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah,
But I'll
yeah.
call. I'm
All
picking
right.
up some food now. So when I'm at the orphanage, I'll call you. I'm picking up some food to take to little Kimmy and the other kids. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Text me when you
All right.
get back to the
Mm.
orphanage, and if we can talk to one of the little boys,
All
we
right. No
might
problem.
decide not to take Kimmy. I mean, it depends on what Lucille wants. She's,
Oh, okay. Not a problem. I'll
you
text
want
you when
one of
I'm at the
both, honey?
orphanage.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Goldstein, for taking the call, and we'll finish talking to Mr. Myers and just text us when you're
Okay.
back. All right. Thank you,
All
sir.
righty. No problem.
Bye.
Thank you.
Are you
Hello?
convinced now, Mr. Myers, that Mr. Goldstein's not? He's not on the
I know.
shady. He's up and up.
Yes, 110%, sir. That's
Right.
the reason being why
Mm.
I'm going to do the transfer because I know that it's legitimate and I'm just going to do what I have to do. It's for a cost and it's for a
Yeah.
good cost.
Right. Well, don't give more
Okay.
than you can. Just give what you can, because that's
From it's not
that's what
about any
matters.
sweepstakes or anything like that. It's all good, but it's all about getting those kids the help that they do deserve.
Right.
Right.
Just like Jesus said that time. He said, the one person that gives a penny, and that's his last penny, has given as much as the guy that gave $1 million, but he's a Elon Musk or something. So you know what I'm saying? You're giving your three
Yeah.
thousand. That's a lot for a guy who's just a private investigator.
Mhm. It
That's
is a lot.
That's commendable. Okay.
And,
Well, what what do you need
maybe
from us today? You
wait. What I need for
You
you guys
shouldn't
to
need
do is
anything.
you just text me Mr.
Well, he
Goldstein
wanted
number.
Goldstein's information, maybe.
Yeah. So
Oh.
yeah. So I can do the transfer and get things going on my end.
All right. Well, I'll text it over to you, and I gotta warn you, his phone number doesn't stay good for very long. He changes numbers like most people change their underwear. He's constantly losing his
Hmm.
phone. But I'll give you the most current one, and then you can get hold of him. If you put in a good word for me and Lucille with them, I'd appreciate it because
Yeah. You got.
she's got that empty nest syndrome going on right now, where she's so used to Gladys's kids being over at the house all the time, and now she don't have nothing. Just her and Benji. It's getting lonely up here in the mountains.
All right. So I will put it in a word, and as soon as you get me the information, I'll try to see if I can get the transfer done. Right. For now, I need to go to the fraternity because I need to go and get things done. You're having a meeting later on today,
Okay.
so yeah.
All right. Well,
Mhm.
thank you, Mr. Myers, for and we're gonna
Don't not because I'm in Freemasonry. That doesn't mean I'm a bad person. Okay.
rock work, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, I've got to tell you, well, Freemason could be something more nefarious, but I'm just going to tell you, Mr. Myers, the only reason I'm still on the phone with you and not cutting you off like the FBI agent said to do is because you said you want to donate to Mr. Goldstein. That's it. That's the only reason.
Okay.
Well,
Mhm.
you can
Not a problem.
recognize when a person is you're putting off some good vibes right now, and I feel very comfortable with you working on getting these guns off the roads. You're kind of like the Dirty Harry of whatever it is you do, investigating scammers. Is that what your job is? You said.
Yeah, scammers, drugs cartel, all those persons that are corrupt in the streets because,
All right.
I grew up in a neighborhood where a lot of persons died from overdose of drugs, illegal guns, so on and so forth. And I
Right.
told myself growing up that I have to make an impact. I have to make my name and get these off the streets.
Right, you got to make a difference. You got to make the change you want in this world. You got to get out there and you got to make it.
Got to be a good person.
Right. Okay, Mr. Myers.
I'm doing
Thank you for
I'm
this
doing what I'm
call.
doing. Yes, I'm doing what I'm doing. The FBI is doing what they're doing, and together, things can be done. And
Right on.
The world could
Yeah,
be better.
let's just keep this on a professional deal,
Okay, no,
and
that's what I
don't tell us
prefer.
anything that's gonna get you in trouble or gonna get us in trouble, okay?
Okay,
Cause
not a problem.
Lucille, she can't keep her mouth shut. She'll tell her sister everything. So keep that in
What?
mind. Oh, I'm
What?
sorry, honey. Are you still here?
Yes, I'm still here. I'm gonna smack
Oh,
you
I
silly
thought
later.
you went to the
Oh my
kitchen.
god.
My bad. I take that
No.
back. Her and Gladys never gossip at all.
Okay, so as
Are
I told you before, I'm going to go to the fraternity. I'm going to go to the meeting. So we'll call you guys tomorrow. Can you text me the information so I can get things going?
Yeah, yeah. We'll send
Well,
it over
Johnny will
to
do
you.
that.
Can you?
But
Is it all right if you tell me the secret handshake, or is that?
party?
I said, can you tell me y'all's secret handshake over there at the lodge, or is that just you have to be a member or not?
What you need to do, you can just be a member and join the fraternity, and everything will open up to you.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll talk about that later when we're just man to man.
All right. So I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you when I get the information and I get things going. I'll give you guys a call. Okay?
Oh, one question.
Mm,
Do y'all let women into the Freemasons, or is it a man only thing?
All
it's a
right.
man
So
only
we
thing,
have.
Johnny. It's very
Hold on.
sexist. It's
Hold
Oh
on.
very
my
We have.
sexist,
gosh.
and I don't like it.
Well, I mean that's just old
You
school.
have
That's
free.
how
You
these
have. Hold on. You have Freemasonry where you have ladies alone go there, and you have masonries where only gentlemen.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
like.
Right.
Alrighty.
So
Well,
as
we'll
I
let
told
you
you
go,
before.
sir. I don't want to I don't want to pry into that kind of stuff because I know it's personal. So we'll just keep this professional,
Mhm.
like we said. You have a great day,
Right, Mr.
Mike.
Myers.
You've made Lucille a lot more comfortable after having this conversation. Have a great day.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your night.
All right, you too. Bye.
Bye.
Michael Myers never called back after this. He didn't call me or Knuckles back, so I guess maybe Lucille spooked him, which is fine. That's cool. Stay away. We don't want to talk to you anymore anyway.